Hi everybody, nice to have you here. Henrik here, Vilnius Permaculture. So, 18th of January 2026. We're starting hard here this year. So it's minus 16 right now, so it's cold but nice. The sun is up and shining and yeah, no problem. What am I doing? Yes, today. Well, I'm standing here in my lake or my pond or what you call it. So, and I have 25 fishes in my pond. So, my concern was now when the ice is here, they will get no oxygen. So, I got information from neighbors and people around here who are familiar with fishes, and they say, "Oh, you must make a hole in the pond and so on." And well, that's the normal thing, but here's the thing. Nature is nature, and nature has a way. So everything works when you look at biology. Because if it was so here in Lithuania that fishes die of lack of oxygen in all lakes in wintertime, then there would not be fish in lakes and so on. But there is. So here's what's happening. So the fish in these lakes, they go down to the bottom because it's warmer there, and then they hibernate. So they use extremely little energy and extremely little oxygen. So the most important thing is actually not that you put so much oxygen in to the system, but that the lake is stable, so nothing moves. Because if the fish have to adapt and wake up and moves and so on, then they use energy, and they do not die from lack of oxygen. They die of energy, lack of energy. They starve to death. So stable. So if you go out in the lake here and start to crash, smashing holes, then you send vibrations into the water, and you think, but that's nothing. Yeah, that is the thing. Not only do this air bladder in the fish can be damaged, but also you disturb the fish from the hibernation and so on. So this we should avoid. So here's the thing, the balance. So what I have done here, I have made a little hole here, and I'm in at the end. I'm not out here in the middle of the lake and smashing. No, I'm in this lower ground of the lake where the vibration. So I don't, when I chop it very carefully up here, I do not disturb the whole mass of the lake. I'm only here in one part. So that is the thing. So you can make a hole to get a little bit oxygen in. It's probably good, but mostly you should not disturb. More important is actually here. What you see here, I have cleaned the whole lake from the snow. And that is because if I take away the snow, then the sun shine on the ice, and the plants or everything that lives in the lake who still operate, it keeps the photosynthesis going inside of the lake. So down here under, oxygen is created by the plants. Yes, and that is enough for the fish. If you don't have enough fish, if you have a huge amount of fish, of course, then it's trouble. So balance is always the thing. So I'm a little bit here. How much should I disturb this lake by making hole or not, or so on? But for now, yesterday I did the important thing, most important. I took away all the snow. So it was a huge work. It was a thick layer of snow here because we have a lot of snow. So that's the theme today. balance is everything here in nature. So, and we just push it a little bit, check it, and sure, don't make big things. The next thing is, they say here, yeah, but you need a pump for oxygen. Yes, it's probably good. But if you make a mistake with this, you kill all the fish. Yeah, because like I said, balance and stability. So the fish go down to the bottom and stay there. If you put a pump in the middle of the lake and send it down, like in aquarium and so on, and you start to rotate the water, then for the first time, the fish cannot hibernate. They cannot slow down and go in, and they cannot. And then you rotate, so you take the cold water from top and pull it down, and you see the circulation cooling the water. So the warm water in the bottom becomes colder, and the fish can die. So we always should do minimum, a little bit. We just support so everything works. And people like me and everybody want to do big stuff. Oh, let's see and check and a lot of vaccine and so on. So little bit, just because nature has a way, and it's important to first understand nature and biology, and then go in with heavy tools and machinery, or don't do anything at all. So now I have to stop because my hand is freezing. The hand that holds the telephone is so cold now, so now I have to stop. Very nice day, sun is up. Have a nice day.